Hello, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I love to come live to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. So it's kind of I'm in the mood to resurrect some new products, and not resurrect new products, resurrect old products and projects and make them into something new. So today's a fun little photo memory book that I'm going to be showing you how to make. So if you're watching me live, thanks so much for popping in, and if you watch on the replay, let me know. Let me know what you think of the project. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help. Hey, Kay, thanks so much for popping on. Let me know if you're here, where you're from. But I won't spend any more time yapping. Let's just get down to the workspace and work on today's project. So SaleABration is ongoing. If you haven't heard, SaleABration is Stampin' Up's, for me, the most exciting sale of the year. For minimum purchases of $60 and $120, you get free product. What's better than free? So today I'm using the Documenting the Day photopolymer stamp set that's on page 3 of the brochure, and then also the Fruit Salad Designer Series paper that's on page 5. And if you haven't heard, Stampin' Up! Has added some additional SaleABration offerings, so you'll want to check those out for sure. But let me show you the project today. I have a couple of different samples for you. So this is the photo book that I am creating. It uses the Fruit Salad Designer Series paper and the Documenting the Day. Hey, Patty, thanks so much for popping in. So that's a fun builder stamp set that you can use a variety of the sentiments for cards or memory keeping, and it's photopolymer. Let me show you. I've got 2 of them. Here's another version. There are so many fun, different papers in this designer series paper that you get a totally different look. Hey, Sandy, thanks so much for popping in. I've added a little bit of ribbon and the Celebrate. And then on the inside, I've just used the designer series paper as placeholders for your photos. So you could print out your photos, put them in this cute little photo book. Hey, Colleen, thanks so much for popping in this morning. You use those designer series paper pieces as placeholders for those photos. You could also use this as a recipe book as well. So lots of different uses for it. So let me show you how simple and easy these are to make. These are just great for your coffee table, just to keep a record of your fun little trips. The reason that I started working on this book in the first place is I did go on a 40th birthday celebration to Las Vegas, and I wanted to make a little memory book, and I haven't gotten to that one yet. It'll be a little bit different, but I wanted to show you the pieces for this. And I made these years ago, and so I'm glad to be bringing that back. So first you'll need a piece of cardstock that measures 9 1/4 by 4 3/4. And then you score that at 7 1/4 and 8 1/4. And then I can fold that and burnish it with my bone folder. Hey, Noreen, thanks for popping in. Making a fun little photo memory book. What I love about Stampin' Up! Products is just the ability to make a lot of different projects with our products. Doesn't always have to be necessarily cards. Cards are awesome. They are my mainstay. But every now and then I like to branch out into a different project, and I think this one is really fun using some of those SaleABration products. Remember, SaleABration runs through February 28th, so if you want to grab those freebies, go ahead and do that. All right. Then as placeholders, I have the designer series paper that is cut at 5 7/8 by 4 3/8. And I'm going to be putting them into Stampin' Up's clear envelopes. Now these clear envelopes, they're kind of they're a product that is included in the annual catalog. You get 50 of these for $7.50. And what I normally do is protect my cards. I even mail my cards with a non-machinable stamp. Last couple weeks ago, I used the clear envelope to make a shaker card, and now I'm using it for a mini memory photo album. So to me, lots of different uses for these envelopes, and they are available in the catalog. So again, like I showed you, I'm just going to be using the designer series paper pieces as placeholders, or you could use it as a swatch book to showcase the different designer series paper that Stampin' Up has available. You could make a different swatch book for each designer series paper. So I'm just slipping the sheets into the envelopes, the clear envelopes. Remember, those are 5 7/8 by 4 3/8. And just a reminder too, that if you need some measurements, you can always check my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. The measurements will be on there shortly, as well as a video replay and a supply list. So I'm just tucking those in. There's a good fit. And then you'll be able to, when you get photos, you can add your photos in there as well. Just a super fun, easy little project. And then you can decorate the front with anything you want, anything you have in your stash, any ribbons, any embellishments, those kinds of things. All right. So now that I have all of those in there, I think I just have 6. I'm going to show you how easy it is to put those together. I'll move that aside just for now. So this will be my last sheet. So I am not taking the adhesive off of that last envelope. But what I am going to do is I will take the adhesive off of the next one, kind of stack them up, and give it a, make sure they're even, and give it just a good press to get that adhesive on there. Then I'll follow up with the next one. And you might not need to put the placeholders in, but I think it makes the envelopes a little easier to manage with some bulk in there. So I'm just kind of stacking them up, making sure that's pressed tightly, working my way. Hey, Adrian, thanks so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy this fun photo memory book that I've got going here. And then we have my last, those little things are sticky. All right, so we have all of these all put together, just like so. Now I'm going to peel the back off of that, and I'm going to snug it up into that crease there, making sure that it's all set, and set that in my photo book. Just give that a good crease as well. Then I'm going to bring in my tear and tape. And make sure that those are not going to fall out of there. So I'm going to grab 2 strips of that. Yes, I am glad you caught me live too. It's a gorgeous day here in Arizona. I hear that lots of other parts of the country are getting some weather. But so I'm just giving that a burnish. I'm going to use, I don't have my pick tool has escaped. So I'll just use a scissor or my fingers to pick off that little piece. The pick tool makes it really easy. And then I will close this like so. And we've essentially made the back of our photo book. All right, the next piece for me then is to create the cover. So these pieces, the designer series paper piece measures 6 by 4.5, and the cardstock is 6 1/4 by 4 3/4. Snowing in Indiana. So I'm going to go ahead and put that together. This is real red as a reminder, and the fruit salad designer series paper. So I could use either side. Let's just go with the apples for fun. But that's the beauty of the designer series paper. You can choose which side you like and which one best suits your purposes. So again, just a reminder, you can use this book and decorate with all the different designer series papers you have. So then I'm going to tuck my cover in right here. Thank you, Colleen. It is a fun project. I used to make these a long time ago and wanted to resurrect it to do my special 40th birthday. And I don't have that to show you, but I have this. We also were able to make this at a recent team meeting. So more tear and tape. Make sure that matches up. I will peel that off. If anyone needs to know how to grab those clear envelopes, you let me know. The item number is 102619. Sometimes they're a little hard to find in the catalog. So I'm just going to press that here. And voila, we've made our little photo book. You can take those placeholder cardstock out. You could also decorate the back with cardstock. I am going to add a couple of pieces to the front for decoration, and those pieces measure 3/4 inches by, I need to measure 3/4 by 4.5. So we'll put those two on the front. Yes, that's what's great too about the Facebook Live is you'll be able to watch the replay. Also, I do transfer these lives over to YouTube and have YouTube videos for anybody who wants to watch over there. That is awesome as well. All right, and I wouldn't need to make a cover, but I do want to show you the Enjoy Your Day stamp set in use. I also, my goodness, as I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, if you can't tell, because we get to pre-order products, and there's a new pre-order product coming out, Textured Notes dies. And these are rectangle dies with all kinds of texture. I just love these. So I cut one in basic white and one in granny apple green. So let's go ahead and stamp that. It was, I did have a birthday, January 28th, but I was celebrating a 40th of my niece. Was it last week or the week before? I showed the pop-up card I made. So, I've got What a Wonderful, and I'm going to stamp that in the granny apple green on that rectangle. Do you just love, the stitches on those? You'll be able to get those from Stampin' Up! March 4th, but if you don't want to wait, sign up to be a demonstrator and you can put them in your starter kit. All right, so then there's day, the word day, and I'll ink that up. Sometimes with these big stamps, for me, it helps to lay them on and ink from the top down. It's hopefully we have enough ink on there, and I do have my Pierce mat out, so I'll just press down evenly and firmly It's a big photopolymer stamp, but certainly this documenting the day is an awesome for anybody who loves to do memory keeping. All right, so that will be for the front. Hey, Jane, thanks so much for popping in. Let's bring this in. I've got my real red, and I can do anything I want. I could pop it up. I could lay it flat. But I did bring my adhesive sheets. Sometimes that helps a lot to pop up without using a lot of dimensionals. So I'm just gonna cut off a little piece of that. I can move my pierce mat and go from here. All right, just peel that big piece off. You don't have to worry about putting a load of dimensionals on. And then I'll center that in the Granny Apple Green. Those, the stamp set is Documenting the Day. It's a SaleABration item, so you can earn this free with a $60 order before tax and shipping through the end of the month. All right, then I will just put some not tear and tape. You could put tear and tape, but I'll just use Stampin' Seal Plus. And so this would give me a fun little album to celebrate a special day. You could change the paper so it's a, maybe it's a christening, maybe it's a wedding, maybe it's a shower. This ribbon also is a pre-order item. It's a 1/4 inch white, and I haven't tried coloring it yet, but I think it will be awesome for that. So I'm just going to wrap that around, add a little interest to that. I'll make sure that I have usually I have it crooked in the back and then I have to redo it, but that's how it goes. See if I can tie a bow here. All righty. So fun little project. And you can add as many envelopes, clear envelopes as you need, for your photos. And I'm guessing that if someone received it as a gift, they would just love those memories. All right, and I'll just trim that off. There won't be any ribbon left the way I'm cutting. Okay, there we go. There is that fun, cute little album. You could even put some white on the inside and write a message or stamp. Put designer series paper on the back, whatever you wish. But I've just shown you the basic underpinnings of these cute little photo books using Stampin' Up's clear envelopes. So I hope you enjoyed today's project and are inspired to maybe go try one of these, because you just need the cardstock and a little bit of stamping and you're good to go. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me live today, for commenting, and for those of you who watch the replay, I appreciate you as well. So have a great rest of your day, week, and weekend, and we will see you next time, everyone. Until then, happy stamping.